Okay, one of you please confirm if you're able to see my screen. My voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, yeah. So, AV we found out. Okay. AVS is V naught by Vs. Okay. See, 10 times, 100 times, 1000 times you do circuit analysis, AVS will be V naught by Vs. Okay. Right. You cannot forget that. You cannot forget that. It is like the important turning in your route. Okay. You forget that, you will miss your journey. Okay, you will make a mistake. So, V naught by Vs. Already we found out V naught by Vi. Let us use that. Okay, let us use that. So, AVS is V naught by Vs. I will multiply and divide by Vi because V naught by Vi is AV. AV just now I derived. Okay, AV I derived just now. So the same I can use. I can write this as AV into Vi by Vs. Now to get Vi by Vs, what I can do? I can redraw this. How I can redraw? Vs, this resistance, and then the resistance looking into these terminals. The resistance looking into those terminals is Ri. In simple words, Ri is nothing but the parallel combination of these two, isn't it? We already derived. Ri is 9.09 parallel with HIE. So, right, I have to take Vs, this resistance, and equivalent of these two. Vs, this resistance, equivalent of those two was Ri. This resistance, I am calling it as Rs. Okay. So now, what will Vi be? Voltage division rule. Voltage here, total voltage into same resistance by sum of the two. For current division rule, it is other resistance. Here, for voltage division rule, it is same resistance. So, where you are measuring voltage, that voltage is equal to total voltage multiplied by same resistance divided by sum of the two resistance. So, Vi is equal to Vs into Ri by Rs plus Ri. Vs into Ri by Rs plus Ri. Okay. Now, let us cross multiply this to the other side. Vs we are getting. Okay. If I cross multiply this, Vs is equals to Vi into Rs plus Ri by Ri. Just this term where RHS term, we are cross multiplying to LHS. When we are doing that, what is happening? It is becoming reciprocal. Now, Rs given in the question, okay, 1 kilo ohm. Rs given in the question 1 kilo ohm. So, 1 kilo ohm we are taking, right? Ri we calculated already. Ri we calculated 0.9009 kilo ohm. (0.9009 kilo ohm). Just today only we calculated previous class. So now direct substitution. Simplify this whole term. We are getting 2.11. Okay, the whole term we are getting 2.11. Now, why we are doing this? Because we already discussed AVS is V naught by Vs. If I multiply and divide with Vi, V naught by Vi into Vi by Vs. Already I know this is AV. If I get Vs Vi relation, that I can use here and I can find AVS. This is the plan as discussed. So by considering this circuit, simplifying, we are getting Vs in terms of Vi. Okay. So from this equation, Vi by Vs will be what? The required Vi by Vs From this equation, what will that be?
2.11.
Vi, see, we need Vi by Vs.
1 by 2.1.
1 by 2.11.
Yes, very good. So AV already we derived, as it is I am taking. From previous equation, Vi by Vs we are getting 1 by 2.11. Now simplify. This is what we are getting. This is AVS. Okay. This is the expression for AVS, right? All of you able to see my video? Able to see me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, due to some reason, fine. Okay. So this is the AVS that we got. Next, what else is asked in the question?
R naught.
Yes, R naught. Okay. Why did we first do a RI, AV, AVS? All three we did together because circuit is the same. R naught circuit will change, so we are doing it separately. R naught circuit is changing, so we are doing separately. Okay. General method. Okay. General method is first we will find R naught 2, the output resistance of second stage. We'll find that first. Then we will take this 3K in parallel, right? Same process. For RI input side also we did like that only. Output side also we are doing like that only. Previous problem, yesterday's problem also we did like that only. Same method, isn't it? The route is same. Today you are going, tomorrow you are going, any day you are going, route is the same. Okay. So how to find R naught? So first let us find R naught 2, then let us find R naught. What is the condition for finding output resistance? What are the conditions? Please answer. Please answer, anybody. Condition for finding output resistance. What are the conditions? What are the modifications that we have to do for this circuit? Vs is equal to how much?
Short circuit.
Yes.
Short.
Yes. Replace Vs by short circuit, or in simple
Short
words,
circuit.
yes. Either you will replacing Vs by short circuit means making Vs 0. Okay. Making Vs 0. Now, to make things easy, let us see what happens if we make Vs 0. Now I am saying this term is 0. If this term is 0, now let us focus on this part of the circuit. Let us focus on this part of the circuit. If this voltage is 0, what will be the current IB1? If this voltage is 0, what will IB1 be?
0.
That we can now consider because there is no branching. Suppose between this point and this point, if there is some other element or direct connection, we cannot use. But here that is not the case. This network is isolated. There is no bridge. Common ground you can have for multiple circuits. Okay, no problem. Isn't it? Your fan, light, everything, they have common ground, isn't it? Common ground you should not consider. Right? So there is no direct connection. There is no direct connection means here actually these three circuits are isolated from each other. You have one circuit, then this is also isolated. Okay. Then these two components also isolated. They're like separate circuits. Means the signal, let us focus this part alone. When Vs is 0, obviously IB1 is 0. Okay. But how that is reflected in the second stage, that is seen here. Okay. So in simple words, now when we look at this circuit, straight away understood if Vs is 0, IB1 is 0. Okay. Now, if IB1 is 0, see, this is a dependent source. Whatever the current here multiplied by HFE will come here. Okay. So when I make Vs 0, this is 0. When this is 0, what will this be? Anybody answer? IB1 is 0.
Zero.
IB1 into HFE. So this term also becomes 0. Right. So if see again this circuit. In this circuit, there is only one source. I told you 3 isolated circuits. First circuit, second circuit, third circuit. In this circuit, only one source. And now when Vs became 0, IB1 became 0, this current also became 0. So only one source. Now that source also is becoming 0. What will IB2 be? Anybody answer? What will be the value of IB2? What will be the value of IB2? Because Vs is 0, IB1 is 0. Because IB1 is 0, this is 0. So this middle part of this isolated circuit has no more source in it, isn't it? So what will IB2 be equal to?
0.
Yes, IB2 will be 0. Very good. Okay, IB2 will be 0. Right. Now first let us discuss the expression of R02. See, R0 you are taking entering 3 kilo ohm onwards. R0 you are taking entering after 3 kilo ohm onwards. Okay. So R02 will be what will be expression for R02? Please answer. R02 expression. Output voltage divided by current drawn from the output voltage. Output voltage is V0. Current drawn from V0 is after 3K. See at the arrow I am putting here. So yeah, Devendra, please answer. What will R02 be equal to?
V0 by minus HFE IB2.
No. See, for finding the voltage gain, okay, you will take load current, so on for current gain. For output resistance, current drawn. Please understand this difference. Okay, when we are finding output resistance, it is voltage applied at the output. Here V0 is like, now V0 is actually a source. We are applying V0. Current drawn from V0 I have to take. Okay. Only for output resistance, that is the change. So what will R0 to be equal to? Again answer Devendra. Devendra, what is R0 equal to? R02 equal to?
Sir, can you repeat once again?
See, output resistance is output voltage divided by current drawn from, see, this is my circuit. Output of my output terminals of my circuit. Okay. My resistance, like it is like the circuit resistance. Voltage applied, current drawn by me. Voltage applied divided by current drawn by me, that will be the output resistance. Okay, output resistance looking into the circuit. Right? This is the major difference. That is the reason we separately found out RI, AV, AVS, RI, AV, AVS, AI, AIS. For all these cases, right? When you are considering the current at the output, you will take current, okay, current entering the output terminal, okay, current sent to the output, current sent to the output terminal, that you will consider when you are taking AI, AV, so on. But when you are finding output resistance, you will take current drawn from the output terminals, okay. In simple words, when if suppose we are calculating AI, AVS, so on, we will take current in this direction. But when we are taking output resistance, we will take current drawn. Okay. So we will take current in this direction. Is it clear? Devender, is it now clear?
Yes, sir.
And this is the same for any circuit you are finding output resistance. This is the same. 100 circuits you are finding output resistance, 100 times the method is the same. Okay. So this is an important turning in our route. You have to remember it. So now tell me, what is V0? Anybody answer? What is, what is R02? What is R02? First, please. What is R02? Output voltage divided by current drawn from the output voltage. Output voltage, even if you connect a source, we are again taking it as V0, isn't it? So visualize as it is as the source is connected. So now V0 is a source. Okay. We are measuring output resistance means V0 is a source. Current drawn. Now I am taking R02 means towards the left of 3 kilo ohm. So the current seeing towards the left of this terminal and this terminal. Current seeing towards the left after 3 kilo ohm will be V0 divided by HFE IB2. Okay.
HFE.
Yes. Okay. So in simple words, R02 will be V0 divided by HFE IB2. Anybody didn't understand this? Please tell. Okay. Right. See, regular process. First we will not consider 3K. We will consider here. Then last we will add parallel combination. Okay. So R02 is V0 divided by HFE IB2. R02 is V0 divided by HFE IB2. Okay. This is the case for R02, but we know that what we know for finding R02, what is the condition? Important condition, VS0. If VS0, IB1 is 0. If IB1 is 0, IB2 is 0. If IB2, okay, right? This may not be the case for all circuits. Please remember that blindly you cannot take for any circuit. For example, common collector, there will be bridge. For common collector, there will be bridge. This is common emitter, there is no bridge. So we are able to take. Okay. You have to be very particular about that. Anyway, we
Sir,
already, yes.
if IB2 is 0, then why not HFE IB2 becomes 0, sir?
That is what we are going to discuss next. Okay. That is what we are going to discuss here. So when VS is 0, IB1 is 0. When IB1 is 0, IB2 is 0. When IB2 is 0, HFE IB2 is also 0. Okay. So here, okay, R02, as your friend has told correctly, R02 is V0 by HFE IB2. Okay. R02 is V0 divided by HFE, output voltage divided by current drawn from the output voltage. So R02 is V0 by HFE IB2. Okay. V0 by HFE IB2. For Vs is equal to 0, isn't it? So when Vs is 0, IB1 was 0. When IB1 was 0, IB2 is 0. Directly I can put IB2 here 0, isn't it? Directly I can put 0. 0 into anything, 0. Anything divided by 0 is how much? Anything divided by 0.
Infinite.
So the output resistance for, okay, the output resistance for two-stage RC coupled amplifier. Output resistance for two-stage RC coupled amplifier, considering approximate H parameter model, is infinity. Okay. Output resistance of two-stage RC coupled amplifier, right? Again, I am repeating, output resistance of the second stage. Output resistance of the second stage of two-stage RC coupled amplifier is infinite. Okay. to get the overall output resistance, what we are doing? I did same old technique. First I am seeing after 3 kilo ohm. I am calling it as R02. Now to get the overall, I should see into 3 kilo ohm, right? That will be whatever after 3 kilo ohm in parallel with 3 kilo ohm. So R0 will be R02 parallel with 3 kilo ohm. Okay. Overall output resistance is R02 parallel with 3 kilo ohm. Anything infinite parallel with 3 kilo ohm, whatever the value, same value. Okay. Whatever the value, same value. That is the end of this problem. We found out everything. Ri, R0, AV, AVS. Okay, right? Things are clear. Any confusion so far? Yes, it is easy. Any confusion, please report. No problem, right? Okay. So, I hope all of you are seeing the videos which I have uploaded. Okay, right? Anybody seen the videos? So far 11 videos I have uploaded. Video uploading is taking time. Okay, slowly I will upload all the videos whatever are recorded in laptop. Okay, and what I want from you is see those videos. Okay, any doubts, any confusion, report to me immediately. All of you have my contact number, yes or no? Please tell, all of you have my contact number.
Yes, sir.
So see those videos. It could be today, anytime. Okay, see my students, they call me at night, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, no problem. You have, whenever you are studying, you get doubt, put WhatsApp message. Okay, then I will check. If I am available, I will say, okay, you can call now. We will call, we will have discussion over, right? Video, everything, name I have given, date I have given. So you can say so and so video, I have so and so doubt. I will also open that video, I will check, we will discuss, right? This is the best we can do online. So I believe that nobody should in my class should have any doubt, right? This is the main reason why I am doing all that. Okay. Any difficulty now? Now I think there will not be any difficulty, isn't it? Any difficulty, please tell. Any students? Any difficulty? See, all classes we have discussed. Offline means class is not recorded, disadvantage. Online class is recorded, advantage. Okay. Now that class, how many times you want, you can see, right? So again, in that, if there is any confusion, any doubts, contact me, right? In this manner, I am expecting 100% learning from all students. Fine, even if due to some health issue, you are not able to attend online class. Those students who didn't attend, I hope the information is already conveyed. Okay, class lectures are already uploaded. So study, tell them they can also contact me, any doubts, right? We will have discussion. And if there are any further inputs to be added to the video, we will see into that also, so that we are ready with the perfect material. Clear the problem, and so far everything is clear. Is there any doubt in whatever we discussed today? Students, any doubts in whatever we discussed today?
No, sir. No,
Okay.
sir.
Yes. So what did we do in today's class? Just a quick revision. We took this two-stage RC coupled amplifier. We did our routine process. We found out this. That is the end of the problem. If in question they asked analysis of two-stage amplifier, they didn't give you problem. They said analyze. Then you will take R1, R2, okay, RE, RC. Give some names, R3, R4, RE2, RC2. Give variables, and same process you will repeat. Here you have numbers. There you will have, okay, letters, variables. Only difference, right? So RC coupled two-stage RC coupled amplifier also we finished. Important point I want to tell, see, so far whatever we are doing, we did it only for mid frequencies, not for very high frequencies, very low frequencies we didn't consider. We considered mid frequencies. For very high frequencies, how the amplifier behaves. For very low frequencies, how the amplifier behaves, that we will discuss in the coming classes. Okay. So we will end the class now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.